What's good in the hood, YouTube? This is Crazy Samurai 71 here, bringing you another video. Today's video is a channel update. So I wanted to just say hi to you guys, anyone that's new, hello. This is something that I've been meaning to do for a little while here, giving you guys an idea of what's going on and just telling you guys what I have planned for the future for this channel and just making it clear to you guys. What I want to focus on here is just basically giving a recap of things and just in general telling you what's going to happen. So a lot of videos have come up recently. A lot of Dino Charge stuff has happened now. Dino Charge is the recent season. It looks great. A lot of people are really loving it. I'm loving it so far. It's only been one episode, obviously, so we haven't seen all that much of it yet, but I'm excited for the second episode. I'm excited for the whole season. It seems really good. A lot of people were really happy about it. A lot of people that really hated the last season. I was one that was mixed on it. Now we're looking more optimistically and positively towards it, and it looks like a good season. I'm hoping that most of you guys have seen it. I've seen the first episode at least already because it looked very good. It so far looks really good. What else am I planning? But what I was planning on talking about, I've uploaded those videos. You may have seen them on my channel. What else I want to say is that I want to expand what I'm doing right now, which would be to review more TV show episodes that are going on. And what would I want to focus on? Well, right now, my major area, as you may have noticed, has been a lot of Power Ranger stuff and some Sentai stuff. Now I actually want to do so for those that watch Sentai, I'm hoping some of you do. If you don't, it's fine. I would recommend I would tell you this much. I highly recommend watching it. It's something that's very useful. Something that a lot of people really need to remember is that Power Rangers comes from the Japanese footage, which is the Sentai. You need to Sentai is where all the Power Rangers material comes from. None of that stuff, some of that stuff is original. Believe me. Dino Charge had a lot of, the first episode so far, that's a lot of original footage. But, if you look at a number of the seasons, it's pretty clear to tell when it's supposed to be stock footage and when it's supposed to be original footage. And it's very clear. So, just understand that now. It's one thing that I will tell you right now is that it's something interesting to watch. One thing that I have to tell you this right now, and this is something that I always mean to explain, and I want to just say this right now about the difference between Sentai and Power Rangers also, is the fact that, consider this, just because you may think okay, so the original footage is the Sentai, so that means that I have no reason to watch the Sentai, because that means that all I'm doing is just getting a heads up, and that means I have no reason to watch the American show when it comes out. That's actually not true at all. That's one thing that most people really need to realize, and that's something that I had a problem with when I first decided to get into Sentai. At first, when I found out about Sentai, I was thinking the exact same way. I was like, whatever season comes, when I watch the season that will come out or whatever, I'm gonna hate it because I'm not gonna hate it. It's more like I'm gonna see the season. I'm gonna basically be seeing it twice. That's absolutely not true. A lot of the fights are similar, but the dialogue is different. The Rangers themselves are different. The personalities of everyone's different. It's not the same. So consider that. It may seem a bit odd, and it may seem like, but it's repeated fights. Yes and no. I would not go that far to say that, because the thing is that the story is different, so the context is different. With the context being different, then the story changes, and just in general, it ends up being different. For example, you think Dino Charge the way it is right now is like the Sentai? No, not at all. There's no keeper in the Sentai. That's replaced by Torin. And Torin is something else, just something else. Not to mention the other thing is that they have a really unique base rather than being in a museum, which I can only assume is probably going to be their base. I said that in my my 4-episode summary thing or whatever that I did a while back, maybe 2 weeks ago or something like that. Yeah, believe me, the story is not the same. If you guys think it's the same, watch the Sentai. I will tell you that right now. Look it up, and I will tell you that if you watch any of the seasons, if you wanted to watch one episode of Mighty Morphin and you watched one episode of Zyuranger, for example, you will see right away. That the story is different. Like if you watch episode 1 of Mighty Morphin and you watch episode 1 of Zyuranger, won't be the same. Look it up. I'll tell you that right now. You're not going to see the exact same content, and it's not going to be a repeat. It's not. There's going to be a lot of similar fights, but it's not going to be the same. So that's one thing I just wanted to bring up, and something I've been trying to bring up in the past is the fact that it really isn't the same. It's something to definitely look into. And you guys, and so speaking of Sentai, as I said before, I want to do Shuriken Sentai Ninja, which is supposed to be the 39th Sentai that's supposed to be coming out on the 15th, which I am so excited for. Dino Charge is looking great. Now I got to watch the new Sentai as well. Awesome. I am so excited for it because ToQger was a good season. It wasn't the best season ever, and I like the look of the ninja outfits. I like the sash that they have. Those sashes look so awesome, and their weapons look great. The mechs look interesting. Also, we found out about what the Special Ranger is, which he's going to be known as Star Ranger, I believe. And he's supposed to have... His changer is supposed to be like a burger. Yeah, a burger. Hamburger. Yeah, that's his changer. Awesome. No, I really love that. And just in general, it could be really cool. I'm really looking forward to it. That does bother me a little bit because that could mean that he's being introduced extremely early, which isn't a bad thing per se, but that does make you wonder a little bit, like, why are they introducing him so early? Like in America, they introduced the special one early, and that's understood because they have the knowledge in advance. In this case, it's sort of like, whoa, why are they doing this? Is it that important that they have to introduce their special one so early? It scares me. Also, I wanted to mention is that I do plan on actually doing some reviews of the mechs for that, for Shuriken Sentai and Ninja. So expect those up on my channel. So if you guys want to understand the Sentai, understand where these mechs come from, look into the Sentai when it comes out, and I'll tell you this much. It's something else. It's very fun, very enjoyable. Sentai is great. It's different. The characters are different, and it's just really fun. All the mechs will be the same if you watch Sentai compared to America, but the story's different. So just understand that right now. You're not gonna. I mean, there are some. Okay, sorry. There are some mechs that are exclusive to Japan. That's true. There are some mechs that are exclusive to Japan. That is true. Not necessarily with recent seasons, but some seasons definitely. So I will tell you that much right now, that there is a different story. And not to mention the other thing is that there are certain seasons that were skipped over in America that we got in Japan. If you've watched Super Mega Force, you may have seen those in the episodes. Like, for example, we saw the special squadron team or whatever, which is really just Die Ranger in Japan. Yeah, if you want to watch the actual season rather than just seeing them use their weapons like once, yeah, watch Japan. Yeah, look at it in Japan. You'll see. So yeah, those are some big differences. But just in general, I do plan on doing some reviews finally. I know I said for a long time I was planning on doing some stuff back when I did my PMMC video or whatever. But believe me, I've been wanting to do it for a while now. I expect those like videos to go up probably a couple days or so after the release of the first episode of Shuriken Sentai Ninja. You'll see. It should go up soon. It just depends on when I get it in the mail. But it will happen, and I'm really looking forward to seeing those mechs. I do plan on getting a bunch over time. I only got two things right now. You'll see the main mech, and you'll get to see the Morpher. I hope to eventually get some of the other additional mechs and additional weapons and other stuff, but one thing at a time. It's very expensive to buy these things. For example, the mech alone costs like a good $100, and the Morpher costs $75. So, although right at the time that I'm buying it, since I'm buying it pre-sale, it's actually like $65. But still, it's pretty darn expensive. So, yeah, and the mech full price is $110. Yeah, so if I bought this retail, it'd be like $185. I'm buying it $165, and that's still really expensive. So just understand this now. it's not that I don't want to release. I want to buy like tons and tons of these things. I do, believe me, I really do. It's just that it's hard right now, and it's just that it's a lot of money, and it's just when I can, and when I can't, I can't. But believe me, expect it soon. Also expect some Amiibo video to come up soon. You know, a lot of people are having trouble getting their Amiibos. That's one thing I do want to say is that it's really hard right now to get Amiibos. I'm expecting mine probably in the next like couple of days or so. At least a few of them. I'm more or less only expecting like I'm trying to think here. Probably 2 of them this week and 2 of them next week. The 2 that I'm expecting will be Sheik and Ike, and then the next week will be Mega Man and Sonic. Sadly, I bought them at GameStop, so that's why I haven't put them up yet. If I bought them at Toys R Us or at Best Buy or somewhere else, then yeah, maybe I'd be able to get them. Sadly, I'm not getting Shulk yet, at least. I mean, I hope to eventually look into getting Shulk or Rosalina or any of these characters that are really desirable right now that I really, really would love. But it's hard. And a lot of people find it hard too. Like the only one that I have that's considered beyond rare in my collection, that's known for being rare, is my Marth from Wave 1. So right now I just need to do what I can and wait. You guys will have to wait too. Believe me, I'm beyond curious and excited to finally get these Amiibos and see what they look like and just have them and know that I'm able to actually have them, because right now there's a lot of problems with distribution of the Amiibos and just in general it's just been a hassle. And I mean, they said that they were going to release them on the 1st. Yeah, where's my Amiibo? It's been a good number of days now. It's been over a week. Where's my Amiibo again? Oh yeah, it's not here. Yeah. So it's just kind of been a very annoying process. Supposedly, some stores say the 13th. It might end up happening sooner. I have no idea. That was the estimated date that's been put on the website. Hopefully it will happen sooner rather than later. As of now, it still says the same thing. That sucks, but I can't do anything about it. Also, I plan on eventually doing some Kamen Rider reviews, just to bring up another topic. Kamen Rider reviews are something that I do want to do for the seasons, because like Drive's up, so Drive I'm really liking, and I really would like to do reviews of that. Kamen Rider was a show for me that I never really got that much into. I tried watching Fourze a little bit. I tried watching Wizard a little bit. I only got into like a little bit of it, and I liked Wizard a lot, and Fourze I was interested in. I never got anywhere at first with Gaim. Now I actually started watching Gaim and decided, okay, that's the season I'm going to start watching, like trying to watch it and go into it. Oddly enough, it's the one season that I really just decided to do it, and I'm liking it so far. I'm like 21 episodes in or so it's pretty good. 22 episodes, I think. I don't really remember right now at this exact moment, but yeah, no, I'm enjoying it a lot, and I'll tell you this much right now, I probably will be doing future Drive reviews. Expect another video to come up soon, which will be one for me giving a recap of what so far happened in Kamen Rider Drive, and then when the next episode comes up, I will have that up. My recap might happen after the next episode goes up, so don't necessarily expect it to happen before the end of the week. It might happen the following week, but expect it sometime soon. I'm not 100% sure at this moment, but I'll tell you this much right now. I like Drive, and it should be good. The last thing I want to say, just to finish this up, is I was considering doing some top 10s now, and I was thinking, well, we could do gaming, which if you guys want to do that, I can do some gaming top 10s. You guys need to tell me that. Right now, at least, what I wanted to start off with, just so that I have an idea for now, is I want to give you guys a choice between 2 different topics related to Power Rangers / Sentai. And we'll do for a couple of weeks at least, maybe more, depending on if you guys like it and things look good. And I'm seeing lots of views and lots of likes and just people in general showing their support. What I plan on doing is some top 10. So, for example, for the first one, I'm gonna give you guys the choice between doing favorite Blue Ranger or a favorite Yellow Ranger. And you guys have to tell me. You can do your favorite from the Sentai and from the American show, you can do and Power Rangers, or you can do just from Power Rangers, or just from Sentai, or just from anything. I really don't care. And what we'd be doing is top 10. So top 10 favorite Blue Ranger, top 10 favorite Yellow Rangers. You guys tell me which one you want to do. That will be what we'll do in the next week or so, depending on what I see. Blue or yellow, right? So we will see what happens. If I don't get enough replies, I might just decide to choose on my own. I would like to see if you guys would be interested. I might do a reposting of just this part, or even make a new video that's just specific to this part, just so that I get some idea as to what people are interested in, because I don't want to necessarily make it up based off of me straight up. I'd rather you guys give me a sense of things. And in the future, if you guys want to tell me what kind of top 10s I should do, believe me, I'm completely for it. I will do it. I am not against doing top 10s that people suggest to me. I am completely for it, and I would love to hear your opinions as well. Again, this has been Crazy Samurai 71, and I hope you enjoyed this video and understand things now as to what's going on. And good night.